Welcome to the Postgame Tailgate, a weekly look at the world of college football. Why? Because a weekly look at the world of Ed Orgeron would be far too dangerous for any one video series to take on. We've just lost too many good men. Anyways, my name is Dan Rubenstein, and here's what we learned this week. Florida quarterback Tim Tebow suffered a severe concussion against Kentucky in Florida's win on Saturday. While it shows that Tebow's vulnerable, Skynet promises a Tebow with a new firmware update in no time. In the huge West Coast matchup of the week, Oregon obliterated Cal 42-3. It was a game of throwbacks as Oregon wore uniforms from the mid-90s, and Cal was Cal from the mid-90s. Speaking of throwbacks, 9 points in 2 games against BCS conference opponents. Yes, that's some single-barrel Ron Zook. 2005. Alabama Saturday left no doubt in a 35-7 win over Arkansas. After the humbling defeat, Arkansas coach Bobby Petrino congratulated Alabama's Nick Saban and inquired about any immediate openings on the Tide staff. We learned that Penn State's Iowa game plan of running a make-believe spread offense and lots of white cotton t-shirts, it needs a little bit of work. Michigan and Notre Dame both needed breaks to get by below-average Big Ten schools. Just reminding everyone. Now that week 4 is in the books, the polls are starting to matter, and not surprisingly, a group of guys that watch one game a week are the ones making important decisions. That's right, this week's coaches poll has Houston behind Oklahoma State, Oregon behind Cal, and Iowa behind Penn State. When pressed for comment, the USA Today also admitted that a number of coaches tried to vote Tom ahead of Jerry and Wile E. Coyote ahead of the Roadrunner. Every college football fan knows that the mental aspect of the game is just as important as the physical aspect. That's why this week we're bringing you college football's inner thoughts. Late in their game Saturday, a clear Indiana completion was ruled a Michigan interception. Indiana challenged the call, and somehow, Michigan still got the ball. Okay, I admit it. We're all Foot Locker employees, and Sbarro is that way. In the second quarter, with the game still in reach, Miami attempts a punt to Virginia Tech from their own 24-yard line. Wow, I'm gonna kill this ball. Here it comes. Here comes the boom. No! No! And with a minute left and Ole Miss down by 6 at South Carolina, the Rebels turn to star Dexter McCluster for a big play. All right, here we go. Big play. Here we go. Big play. They're never going to see this coming. Oh, man, here comes the pass. Here comes the pass. Nobody's open. I'm going to take it myself. And whenever I hear a girlie scream on a football field, I know that it's all the time I'm willing to give you this week. My name is Dan Rubenstein. I'll see you next week.